There are two kinds of people in this world. There are people who make excuses, and then there are people who make a bunch of money. And how you react to this 30-day game plan will tell me and you which kind of person you really are. Because I'm about to give you a day-by-day game plan you can follow over the next 30 days to earn your first 10K as a copywriter. Now that might sound like a lot. It might sound like an aggressive timeline. That's because it is. You have to be aggressive if you want to win this game. So we're gonna see, as I lay this out, which type of person you are. Are you the kind of person who makes excuses, or are you the kind of person who's destined to make a bunch of money? Let's go ahead and dive in. Your first week inside of the copywriting campus is a pretty important week. On day one, you are gonna learn the basics and prepare yourself for your first client. You're gonna start by navigating to this section inside of the Learning Center where you will watch the course videos. These initial course videos are short and sweet, but they're gonna show you exactly why business owners are gonna be happy to pay you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for your very unique and very valuable service. You're also gonna discover the specific types of businesses I recommend you partner with as a beginner that you can start working with quickly, provide significant major results for, and move on to make a bunch of money from. You're also going to learn the 3 proven projects that I recommend you start with as a beginner copywriter with these high margin, high value clients so you can generate results for them and yourself very quickly. You're going to be guided through these 3 different project types from start to finish. You're going to see exactly how they work. You're going to get copy and paste templates, and you'll also gain access to a proprietary real-world AI tool that's going to guide you through the entire process step by step, so it's impossible for you to mess it up, even as a beginner, without any experience. By the end of your first day inside of the copywriting campus, you will be prepared to start working with businesses and getting paid. On day 2 of the copywriting campus, you're gonna move towards this section where you're gonna learn how to master the outreach game. Now, there are fast ways to get your first client, and there are slow ways to get your first client. I only teach you the fast ways. You're gonna learn the basic outreach system that we have inside the real world. You're gonna get access to templates, AI tools, etc. You're gonna learn exactly how you need to have the conversation as a beginner copywriter with an established business owner to where it's not that scary, and you can get their agreement to begin a starter project with them. And you're gonna be given tools, resources, copy and paste templates to make the whole thing work. At the end of day 2, you will have a giant list of high value businesses that are gonna be ready and willing to talk to you that you can then start talking to on day 3. On days 3 through 7, things are going to get a little more difficult, and you're going to have to man up and do some actual work. During days 3 through 7, you're going to perform the outreach that you learned about in day 2, and you're going to start talking with business owners and getting your first client. It's going to be a little difficult, but if you have balls, you can make it happen. At this stage, you'll also get access to some bonus resources because you've proven that you're actually not a loser. You've made it at least 3 days into the game. I'm going to start opening up little by little deeper access to the community. You're gonna get to talk to more advanced students. You're gonna get access to our daily live calls and a bunch of extra resources to help you improve your marketing IQ along the way. Also, around day 3, I recommend you start this important program. There is a 7-day Rewire Your Brain challenge where each day you get a short lesson and a very short action you can take that slowly will remove some of the garbage matrix programming that's been shoved into your brain over your life and replace it with the proven mental models of high performers that have been in use since the dawn of time, which will allow you to continue through this 30-day program more quickly and more effectively. At the end of days 3 through 7, you will have your first client, which means that on week 2, you're gonna begin execution. On week 2, you're gonna start building and launching your first marketing project with your first client. It's not that hard. You've already learned how to do it. You have a bunch of copy and paste templates. During this week, you're going to work very closely with the fellow students inside of the community to get feedback on what you do. You're also going to get access to some advanced lessons and a method I call the CIA method that will ensure that your projects are going to be successful when you launch them. It's a massive cheat code that's only taught inside of the real world. By the end of week 2, you'll have an ironclad project ready to push live. Week 3 is the optimize and leverage week. You'll have at least one project live, earning money for your client. During this week, you will be monitoring the campaign that you push live for your client. You'll be watching the money roll in, making any tweaks that are necessary, but mainly just watching an overwhelming amount of new customers enter their business. At the end of this week, you're gonna bundle this success story up into something called a killer case study. Now, this killer case study is really important Once you earn it, you're going to be set up to very quickly go out and earn a bunch of money and essentially be free from the matrix for the rest of your life. Week 4 is the week you scale to 10K. You're going to take this killer case study and the added level of credibility that you generated over this last few days of hard work, and you're going to take that killer case study and you're going to use it to upsell your first clients. So they're going to sign a deal with you for 2 to 5K per month to continue doing marketing services with you, as well as you're going to take this killer case study and use it to perform a very specific form of sales that is going to get you access to high value clients, bigger than your original clients, who you can sign deals for, again, 3 to 5K each. You do this a couple of times this last week. Congratulations, my friend. You've hit or surpassed the 10K mark. Now, at this point, I recommend you take at least half of this money. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. Take at least half, dump it into Bitcoin, and with the other half, blow it on a vacation with your 4 girlfriends somewhere exotic. That's my recommendation for you with your first 10K after you join the Copyright Campus. Now listen, this is an aggressive plan. It's an aggressive timeline. This plan assumes you're going to work your ass off. It assumes also that you're going to follow the playbook I give you step by step. It also assumes that you're going to use all of the cheat codes and AI tools that I give you as well. It assumes that you're going to use your time like a weapon. It assumes you're not going to pussy out and get scared when I tell you to talk to somebody and ask them for money. It assumes that you're going to stay active inside the community and get help when you need it. It assumes that you are going to upgrade your brain from matrix loser to cold-blooded operator. If you're willing to do that, if you're willing to stick in the game, if you're willing to use the resources, rewire your brain, and follow what I say, you'll make it happen. Maybe for whatever reason, let's say it takes you a little bit longer because you have to rewire your brain. Well, it's better late than never. Hitting 10K in 42 days instead of 30 days is still a pretty decent accomplishment, but I recommend you push for 30. Now, if you listen to all of this and say, that sounds like a lot of work, I don't know if I really want to do that, and you pussy out and go play video games, I can't help you. Come back when you want to make a bunch of money. But for those of you who are serious about this game, who are willing to put your head down, follow a process, work hard, invest your time carefully, and free yourself and your family eternally from slavery, if you can do that, if you can push through the difficulty, if you can man up and do difficult and scary things, if you can be brave when other people would be scared, if you can follow this process exactly and ask for help when you need it, then I promise you, my friend, you can make 10K in the next 30 days and completely change your life and become a completely different person at the end. The certainty of that should scare you a bit, but it should also excite the hell out of you. If it does, and you're ready to work hard and rise to the challenge, go introduce yourself inside of the noob chat, and then start day 1 of the video lessons. It's time for you to begin.